Hello everybody, I'm Yasumi Jimbo. Welcome back to Let's Play Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. I almost said Metroid Prime 4 by accident, because I'm just really showing off how excited I am for Metroid Prime 4, which that is like one of my most hyped games ever. And it's like my most hyped game from E3 2017, just knowing that the game is coming out. But right now, we know nothing about it. We just know that, sorry. We just know that it's a thing. That's the only thing we can say for sure, is that it is indeed a thing. So, okay. I'm gonna plan stuff out. I need to go this way, but there's an upgrade I can get that I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. So, either way, yeah, there's multiple upgrades. I forgot about this, so need to open this up anyway. And you know this has been the end of the recording session when the host completely forgets about other stuff he can talk about. So like in the past few episodes I've been talking about countdowns, about my personal countdowns and all that stuff. And look at that, I killed so many of those things and I didn't get anything for it. What a fantabby friggin' tubby. Okay. So go ahead and go around here. But like in the last episode, I was describing countdown ideas I had that I was just asking if you guys had any interest in seeing any of those countdowns, like top 10 Overwatch heroes. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm still going to talk about Overwatch, not Fortnite, because fuck Fortnite. I have never played Fortnite. I don't want to play Fortnite. I have because it doesn't look interesting, and because of that pedophilia clickbait controversy. I'm just like, yeah. Yeah. So, I have no interest in playing it. I haven't played PUBG either. I have internet now, so there's nothing stopping me except for my personal lack of disinterest. Wait, can I jump up here? No, I can't. Yeah, that's the main reason I haven't played Fortnite. Is I just don't care. That's the main thing. I just don't care. So like games coming up, like recently I played Mega Man 11, which is the first Mega Man game since Mega Man 10. Correct me if I'm wrong. Since the canceled Mega Man Legends 3, which I hope for the fans is a game that's going to happen. But so for the Mega Man series, I have significantly better history with the classic games, because I've beaten all the games I've played except for Mega Man 9, because the final boss is just way too hard for me. I've played Mega Man's 1 through 6, beaten all of them. I've played 9, never beat it because I got to the final boss, and the final boss, I was like, fuck this, the final boss is too difficult. I was kind of a whiny piece of garbage. I mean, if I managed to if I managed to jump back into that game, I'd be like, yeah, this fight's still too difficult. Oh no, wait, there's I gotta get rid of the sandfall to deal with that. Alright, let's see. That Brisgy, that's a really stupid name for an enemy. And I've also played 11, and I just beat it recently, and I can confidently say this is my new favorite Mega Man in the classic series. It's tied with 2, X4, and 03 as my favorite games in the series. If I had to pick a definitive one, I would personally pick Mega Man X4 as my overall favorite, but I think Mega Man 11 is tied with 2 as my favorite in the classic series. I haven't played 7, I haven't played 8, and I haven't played 10. Because I don't have much interest in playing 8 because I've heard that game has so much horse shit going on. But a part of me wants to get the Legacy Collection and let's see how that goes. Okay, so what do I have to do? Denzium, I think that's the stuff that you have to have the power bombs for, which we're not going to get for a very long time, so just Calm yourself down for a second. Crap, I completely forgot. Now scan that. Scan it. Dun, 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 dun. Scan it. Dun, 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 dun. Scan it. Oh yeah, that feels so good to do. Go ahead. And I remember playing the demo for this game at a Walmart, and I got to this part. And this was in the demo. I think I either remember playing it at a Walmart on the demos when they actually let you play demos. Back when demos were actually a thing. This probably explains why I suck so much at Overwatch, because I just walk into the bullets instead of avoiding them properly. I mean, it's not my fault that Tracer can't do a sidestep. She can warp step, but she can't sidestep properly like Samus Aran. Which makes you think, who would win in a death battle, Samus or Tracer? That would be very interesting to see. Though, I don't know what Death Battle has been doing recently, though I don't care because I've lost interest in Death Battle. It's like, remind me in the comments, what the heck was I talking about before I was like, hey, I played this demo on Walmart and I'm like talking about Death Battle, even though it's a show I don't watch on YouTube anymore. Because, I don't know. I was huge into Death Battles. I thought it was really cool to watch, but then I slowly found myself getting really bored with it. Like, I like the fight, some of the fights like Iron Man versus Lex Luthor, which is probably my favorite because it was really fun to watch, and because Iron Man won, because I'm a sucker for that. Because Iron Man is my favorite Marvel superhero. I think the first death battle that made me stop caring was Tracer versus Scout. Because I found myself getting really tired of it, and then the last death battle I watched was Sub-Zero versus Glacius, and then well, the last one I watched was Sora versus Pit. But I'm gonna get to that. Then, like, I kept watching to see what happens. The Tracer versus Scout death battle was the one that made me lose interest, where I started to realize I just didn't care anymore. And then the last one I watched was Sub-Zero versus Glacius. I'm like, I don't care anymore. So, like, if you still watch Death Battle, good for you. It's just not for me anymore. It just wore off on me. But I remember some coworkers talking about Sora versus Pit, and then Early Access said that Pit won that Death Battle. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, that sounds absolutely ridiculous. Like, so many people forget just how absurdly strong Sora is. I mean, of course, Pit is strong. Don't get me wrong. But I'm like, Pit beating Sora? I mean, Pit has the 3 sacred treasures, and he has the flight of Palutena, but he can only use that for so long. And I'm like, that is bullshit. Like, Pit beating Sora? That's bullshit. I mean, Sora has been able to cut through a ton of buildings. At the beginning of the final boss in the second game, he was strong and fast enough to cut through at least 4 or 5 buildings in like the matter of a second. Like, able to fly through buildings and slice them into pieces. And of course he was able to push off the foot of a giant behemoth wildebeest creature as a lion cub. I'm like, don't you dare tell me that Sora is weaker than Pit. I'm like, yes, Pit has flight, but and of course he has greater utility with his weapons, but Sora don't need no stinking utility, because that's fucking bullshit. And so, like, we were like, we should watch that death battle to see if that's true or not, see what they say. I'm like, and then then we just kind of forgot about it, and then I'm like, okay, I downloaded it, but then I just kind of forgot it. I downloaded the video, and I was like, okay, I'll watch it another day, and then I just kind of gave up. I'm like, whatever, I don't care. I don't care, because Death Battles kind of got their heads up their asses in a couple areas anyway. But that's just me. What the heck do I know? And go ahead and leave. Your Death Battle doesn't have their heads up their asses. You have your head up your ass, dimwit. Ah, God, shoot. I want to go back down there. There's an upgrade I forgot to collect because I'm a dummy. Okay, maybe I should have gone the other way. I don't remember. Again, shut up. It's been a while. But then I watched Death Battle. Spoilers, Sora won. I'm like, okay, so whoever told my coworker that Pitt was the one who won that Death Battle, I'm like, they're just full of shit. Oh, hi. Were you listening on my conversation? Do you disagree that Pitt should have won that Death Battle? I'm like, well, there you go. Oh, he was there the entire time. Oh, can I go down? Wait, I still can't go down here. What the hell? But I don't know. I haven't paid attention to Death Battle because I just don't care anymore. I'm still subscribed to Screw Attack, even though that's the only thing I watched on their channel was Death Battle. So I don't know. A part of me wants to unsubscribe. Part of me thinks I just want to unsubscribe, which I might because I used to be subscribed to Angry Joe, but then I just stopped watching him. Not that I dislike his work. He does just fine enough work. I mean, I don't think Angry Joe sucks. Oh, hello, Dark Samus. I think I might drag this episode out a little bit longer until I get to the next save point. That is, depending on how much I can do. 'Cause I don't know. I don't think this game gets the ball rolling nearly as fast as the previous game, but once it does, it gets pretty good. I like the Strider Hiryu versus Ryu Hayabusa. That fight was really fun to watch. Then I also remembered Beast versus Goliath. That death battle. I felt that one was kind of lazily done because it was just too short. Alright, come on. Like, yeah, those were the scrap ones. I don't know. Well, it's not. I don't think that Angry Joe was bad, but I just never watched his stuff. Like, I don't know. I don't think he does bad work. He's good enough, I guess. It's just I stopped. Yeah, I just never watched his stuff. That's the main thing. Dang it. So I don't know. I might jump back into Death Battle again. Like I don't know. It's probably likely I won't unless. Oh, I think the one thing that really pissed me off was Death Battle Zoro versus Urza. I was so hoping that Urza would win that because Urza is best fairy tale character. Fight me. I heavily doubt you'll succeed though. Nah, whatever. So, oh, did you think that the Sora versus Pit death battle was justified? And they disagree? I really need to stop getting on that, as I think a lot of people are going to get pissed at me if I keep that up. I don't know why I'm scanning these, it just kind of shows you backstory and all that. It still makes for a good read. And all that, all things considered. I don't know. Death Battle's fine. If you like it, it's good for you. It's just not my thing anyway. Though I do heavily agree with Dante versus Bayonetta. I mean, like, that fight was really fun to watch, but I'm like, yeah, there's no goddamn way that Bayonetta's winning that one. I mean, she can suplex a dragon very easily. I mean, physically, she's way more powerful. They're both absurdly strong. But the main thing is that Dante is just so much more versatile, and versatile. They both have great versatility. I would probably say Bayonetta's versatility is slightly better. Though I guess with Devil May Cry 5, we'll see about that because, I mean, in Devil May Cry 5, he can dual wield a motorcycle. I mean, that sounds absolutely ridiculous when I say it out loud, but it's like energy tank. All right. I will. Yeah, I'll keep my word. I'll go ahead and let this go on. What is this? Wait, I can't get that now. Can I? Wait, yes I can. Yes I can. It's on the other side. Let's see. Scan that. Doesn't really mean much. And I'm sorry if there's stuff I have talked about before that I just haven't been able to finish. It's just I think a lot of people would get mad at Markiplier for this because he has openly admitted before that he has issues remembering stuff. I kind of had the same problem. It's like he just forgets. The poor guy just forgets about what he's. It's like he can't remember. It's like he starts up something and then he doesn't finish it. It's just he keeps forgetting what he's saying. Of course, he plays horror games like all the time. I guess he's another YouTuber I barely watch. But sometimes when I do, I don't. I usually just tend to watch one YouTuber's content at a time and just binge watch that, and then after a while, I'm just like, okay, I think I've had my fill for now. And then I just stop watching them for the longest time. And then I go back and I'm like, oh, wow, I just remember how hilarious Josh Scorcher can be. And I just binge watch their stuff. I say Josh Scorcher is an example. Not that I think he does bad work. I think he does good work. He's one of my inspirations for making videos, after all. There we go. The process of making absurd stairs out of crazy objects. You will also notice that this game is way more puzzle driven, though not a lot of the puzzles are brain taxing by any means. But they're still pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I also want to say I've actually I bought Tekken 7 a year ago, but I never really played it, but I've started playing it for reals this time, and it's a lot of fun to play. And I've gotten the DLC for it. Does this mean I'll do a top 10 Tekken 7 characters at some point? Probably. There's no guarantee, but it is a thought. Ah! I barely moved the controller at all. I don't know why I did that. Ah. Ah! Jump out of there. Alright. There we go. You just gotta notice that this looks incredibly fleshy and gross. Okay, so Let's see, time. I'm just checking the stopwatch just in case. Okay, well, hang on. Okay, you know what? Uh, on second thought, let's drag this out just a little bit longer. This will be my last episode for this recording session, but I'll go ahead and be fair to you guys and give you one more episode. So, like Tekken, so I guess I could say, oh, Soul Calibur 6 is on the way, and it comes out like a week from now. That's probably going to be out by the time you watch this. But I am very excited for that game. And of course, a very good friend of mine's birthday is also on the day before it comes out. So if I upload it before then, give some birthday wishes. Or don't. I don't really care. But whatevs. It's up to y'all. So I have this sore inside my upper lip, and it's really annoying. It happens every now and then, so it's not that uncommon, but man is it annoying. Okay, so the first game had like 6 bosses. This game has like a bajillion. And it just throws a bunch of bosses your way. Oh, and also, can we talk about how awesome it is that the Metroid cast roster in Smash Bros. 4 and Smash Bros. 5 has effectively doubled? And so, like, there's a bunch of games coming out within the last couple months of the year, and I am excited for about 2 of them. If there's any I forgot about, it's mostly because I either forgot about them or I just don't care about them. Like, there was Mega Man 11, which came out like not too long ago, which I wasn't too hyped for, but it is a game I do heavily enjoy. But let's see, there's Soul Calibur 6, which I brought up just a minute ago, and Soul Calibur 6, which I just mentioned that. It's just, this sore on my lip is really bugging me. I mean, it happens. I mean, I think we get those. Especially if you have primate wolf teeth, like I do. Like, you have like those 4 sharp fangs in your mouth. Like those 4 sharp teeth that are just like canine teeth or whatever. Like, you have those, like we all do, and it causes sores. It's very annoying when it happens. It doesn't happen often, but it's so annoying. Almost as annoying as Dark Samus with not letting me hit her this entire fight. That was a spot-on shot, but why did it... And there's the Spyro trilogy, which, not gonna lie, I'm pretty hyped for, but I'm not as hyped for it as everyone else is. I mean, it was originally slated to come out last month, but it was pushed back a couple months. And so there you have it, but I can tell you this now, it's certainly not going to be the last time you see Dark Samus. Oh, we'll see that later on. So this is the Spyro HD remasters, the Reignited trilogy, which I'm pretty hyped for. I wasn't that excited for the Crash trilogy, but then I played it, and I'm like, this is awesome. And so I have greater hopes for the Spyro trilogy than I did for the Crash trilogy, but I do like the Crash trilogy. It's just I wasn't hyped for it, but then I played it and I'm like, this is great. So that's kind of the same thing. I'm not as excited for it as I want to be. It's just, I don't know, I don't get hyped anymore. It's just, there's so much stuff to play and kind of hard to keep track of all the stuff to play, you know? And so here's the thing that a lot of people are heavily divided on with this game, as this game has multiple beams like the other games do, but this time you have an ammo count. It's like you have limited ammo on your weapons, which a lot of people really seem to hate. Me, I don't it. Personally, it doesn't bother me that much, because I do like the idea. I mean, I think it could have been executed better, honestly, like not having an ammo count, but it works just fine. It doesn't bother me that much personally. But then again, I was kind of easy to please. Oh, I can finally go back in. Sweet. So have they been shut off? Okay, let's go and see. And then Smash Bros. 5, which everybody and their grandmother is excited for this game, which of course I am. I've mentioned it before. And that's my most hyped game coming out this year, but after that, nah, there's nothing else I can think of I'm hyped for. There's the Spider-Man game, which I'm just not. I don't know. I just don't get hyped for much anymore. Like, I honestly don't know why. I just can't find it in me to be excited for Call of Duty number 97. And then also be hyped for, like, I'm hyped for some games. I'm hyped for Metroid Prime 4, which you know, Smash Bros. 5, Soul Calibur 6. Because, I mean, I like Soul Calibur, which I like it. Just, I like it good enough, and it's always a game I can heavily enjoy and pick up and play. Go ahead and scan this, I think. Light that up. And there's just so much stuff to scan. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep going with this episode until I reach the next save station, which probably gonna be a while. So okay, let's go ahead. Did I scan you? Yeah, I did. Like this, the new Spider-Man game, I thought it was gonna be it looked amazing. It looked like it was gonna be great, but I don't know. I just couldn't get hype behind it. I really don't know why. It's just not that it looked like it was gonna be bad. It's just I don't know. I find it really difficult to get hype for things anymore. All right, so that's one of the 3 keys obtained. All right, I can go. Let's go ahead and trek through here first. Okay, yeah, we can't go this way, so I'm just gonna leave. Gonna scan this. I mean, I know I'm putting myself in danger, of course, but I'm just not gonna bother rectifying that. I have no excuse for my actions. I just don't care. What else? There was also Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, which is a remake. So if I did do that top 15 games I played in 2018, it won't make the list because it's a remake. In the previous list, I excluded remakes. Ow. Okay, why? What? Did the game bug out or something? Oh. I thought the game bugged out for a second because he wasn't moving. So, what do you guys think? Should I extend the length of my my Let's Play episodes, like my Final Fantasy IX Let's Play episodes are like 30 minutes apiece? Should I extend them all to 30 minutes apiece, or should I just so that the episodes are a little longer, or should I just keep it as is, like 20 minutes apiece? Unless, of course, I decided the length of the video for no reason. Ow, rude. Monster Hunter World will definitely be on the list. I haven't finished the main campaign, honestly, but it is a game I've played enough of to know that I absolutely love the game. Because I do think it is the best Monster Hunter game in a very long time. Actually think it's the best Monster Hunter game in the series. Not gonna lie. Though I do think the monster roster is a little on the weaker side compared to 4 and Generation, especially Generations. And oh, there we go. And there's also let's go ahead and scan that. And then I'm willing to include Tekken 7 on the list, even though I did sort of play it a little bit last year. But I guess I got more into it this year. I don't know. I guess if I do that list, then I guess we'll get to that. Anyways, this episode has gone on for longer than it should, so I'm going to go ahead and stop the episode here. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.